Hello, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stream. My name is Jamie Leonard here with TCG Unlimited, and we are finally back. I know we've been not online the last 2 days. What is it, 2 days now? I think so. And I do apologize. We just had so much going on. I just didn't have time. It is kind of annoying. All these interruptions keep getting in the way, but, we do have a business to run and stuff to operate like normal, so unfortunately... things don't always go according to plan, but, the important thing is we are back, so, and I get to have another opportunity to play some games with you guys, have some fun, and, see what we can get into here today. So, without too much delay, I still do want to test out the deck from the other day, so I still need to try to get some more games in with it. To try to get a handle on how it plays and some other things. I still got to get used to it. It's been over a year since I played the deck, so I want to try to get a little bit better understanding on how it's going to run now that we've made the upgrades. Like for instance, back on my original version, I didn't have the completed land sets. I didn't have some of the newer cards, so... getting a hang of those and learning how they're going to fit into my old strategy, but with new concepts, is going to be a little bit challenging. But I think we can do it. There's no reason that we can't. So hopefully we can get into some couple of fun games and try to see where we go here. I'm hoping everything goes well, at the very least, Ain't asking for, 10 wins in a row or nothing like that. Shoot, honestly, I couldn't care less if we don't win a single game. We're just, try to get into some fun things and try to get a good idea of how the deck flows, whether or not it's going to essentially meet the standards that I want it at. And if not, what do we need to do to try to adjust it? I know there's a couple of adjustments I want to make. There's a couple of cuts that I'm potentially seeing from the last few games. There's a couple cards that are just kind of underperforming now. Some of the older cards are just a little underperforming. Some of the newer ones aren't quite as good as I expected them to be. I definitely have 2 or 3 actually different commanders I want to try to keep playing with. Just to try to see, which one meets my standards more. Because the trick is, they both have their advantages while both having severe disadvantages. That's not to say a whole lot. I used to just run Sliver Queen, which, to be honest, didn't do a whole lot. It was just there to make bodies to block, and I very rarely ever played it. If I did, it was just because I simply had nothing else to do with the mana. At least in these cases, I do actually have things to do. So it is a better situation for us overall. All right, so we got 4. Again, I know I like to start out with 3 just to warm up, but this deck does actually play better with the more people we have. So I'm hoping that things will run at least fairly smoothly. I don't like this hand, so we're going to put that back. I tend not to keep things with only 2 lands. But this is that slight exception. Because this essentially gives me a 3rd land in concept. So let's see how this goes. Let's go ahead and get an idea of what we're playing against. Alright, another Golos. Okay. Let me go till here on my turn. Let's see. I think we're gonna start with. I think we start with this one and go from there. Still not. That technically is a land too, because we can always use it to get a land back. I'd rather not burn it on that, but we do have that option. So let's see. We need something with white. So let's get our Sun Petal Grove as well. I'm gonna say no. And yield through the turn. That'll be that for this turn. Now, obviously, now we're not doing a whole lot at this point. We'll drop this in untapped, play this. Of course, that's assuming we don't draw one of our dual lands. If we do draw those, we'll play that instead just to save ourselves from burning ourselves for 2 life. But optimally, we're in a somewhat decent position. That is a Mishra's Factory. What are we playing against? Okay. Let's just when it attacks. That's going to be a problem because we run very big, very powerful spells. And he's potentially got 6 mana next turn. That's not great. But we can deal with it. We can certainly hurt him. Problem is we got to get ahead enough to do that. And we did get it. So that is indeed what we're going to do. So now it's just going to be up to the other guys to see how well they can keep up. And hopefully we can stay alive. Because that's going to potentially be an issue, because he's going to get a lot of our better cards. Okay. Yeah, I'm not concerned with that. Power is not going to be a factor here. Power is not going to be something we need to be concerned with. Getting our Fate Spinner down next turn is going to be imperative. Is this my Elspeth that destroys things? No, it's not. But he does need dual red, so he's not playing the general this turn. At the very least, we do have that going for us. He's not going to play his general this turn. That's just the big thing. He's got, what, easily 6, 7, 8, 9 mana on 10 untap. So he is definitely the threat on board at the moment. Let's see. +1/+1 as long as it's legendary gets an additional +2/+2 as long as it's red. It has trample. Okay. That's gonna be annoying, but it's not gonna be unreasonable. Alright, for this to work, we need a blue. This does not have haste, so even if I miss it this turn, I get one more turn. We do get it, though. We will at least get that much. So we need something with blue. Let's see. That's not it. Sure, we'll go with that. Let's see, make a blue, one other, doesn't matter at that point. Then we will pay the 2 life on the next turn, and we'll get our commander out, which will be a great bonus for us. So now, at least with this, they're going to have to choose a phase, and they're going to lose that phase. Yep, so they're going to lose something each turn, which is fine for us. Since we will never swing, we're just going to choose combat every turn. So it's not a problem for us to do that. This is basically going to turn into a game of attrition just to see which one of us doesn't die first, which I'm okay with. I mean, he basically has to choose something. He cannot draw, he cannot have a main phase, or he cannot have a combat phase. This is essentially just going to make it harder for him to play. While in reality, it really doesn't hurt us in the slightest. Which is great. Even if they blow it up, we can use Eternal Witness to get it back. Not as easily just because, well, we do have 2 green. So yeah, we have maneuverability options. Alright, so alright, he's going to go for that, which is going to give him the 3 red he needs. Actually going to give him a lot of mana that he needs. What did he play? Ugin the Spirit Dragon. And, okay. Yep, we're already in a very bad position. So, this is not great. Because now you can just shoot down everything with an Ugin. And there's not really a lot that... There's honestly not a lot I can do about it, period. We didn't see any of our ramp, and I don't see any of my Planeswalker removal. Not that I run a lot, it's mostly just to protect against people stealing my own. But it's fine, because I could draw... I could easily draw my Garruk, and that'll deal with it. What is this? Helm of the Host. Okay. So everybody's dropping these ugly artifacts. They don't even care about the fact that we're going to sit here and let an Ugin just play around doing whatever he wants. Okay, so let's do this. And then let's cast. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And then because our commander is colorless, we get that advantage of Ugin can't kill it no matter what. But now we do have to make some choices. Which, under these circumstances, I pretty much know the choice I want to make. And that is going to be our Reliquary Tower. Just because on the next turn I intend to play the Rhystic Study and then try to draw a couple of cards to help deal with the Ugin. And that is the hope. Probably isn't going to go that well, but that is the hope. And then the ideal situation is next turn I smash the Ugin for 3, but I doubt it's going to go that well. Because the commander is a 6/6. Although he still only has one red source. So if he can't find another red source, we're good. As long as he doesn't have red available, we're fine. I unfortunately do not have a lot of options here. Hello, Andrew. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend. If you're realizing who I am in chat, that's great. I love it. I mean, I hope you guys are really looking to me to do anything. There's not a lot I can do here. The Ugin's pretty much out of control already. There's not a lot I can do. So he still needs a turn. He still can't go... No, he can't. He can't. No. Okay. So we still have a chance here. We just got to do something about the boots. We can do something about boots. We're fine. But really, I need to hit that Ugin in the face before it really hurts one of us. That Ugin's going to be problematic at best. And if we don't solve that immediately, we're not going to have a very fun game. Because again, no ramp, no real draw mechanic. Because I don't know how they're going to respond to not liking to have to pay one or be asked to pay one every minute. So let's see. Okay, he shot me for, what, 1? Okay, now. But at least we can keep the Ugin from ultimate. That is the important thing here. We've got to keep that Ugin from being able to use its ultimate. Alright, he is Golos, which is great. That's fine. I mean, because at least the good thing is he can't shoot it with the Ugin. He can't use its minus because it's an artifact. Or, I mean, it's colorless, technically, so Ugin can't touch it. So it's great. At least we have that advantage. So let's see. What do we draw here? Please be something half decent. Well, it is. It's half decent, that's for sure. So now the question is, what do we do with it? So what I feel like we're going to do... Alright, so let's see. Alright. Actually, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Okay, so if I can get it to 2. So let's go green, white, black, blue, red, other. Oh, of course. Of course. Oh, wow, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. That's just great. Okay. Now we gotta smack that Ugin before it gets out of hand. I cannot allow that thing to ultimate. We're gonna lose 3 lands off of that too. That hurts my soul. I honestly don't know, like, yeah, I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt us in any way, but that just, you waste 7 mana just to get nothing. That really hurts. Yeah, that's my point. It's like, we gotta hit that Ugin before it ultimates, but I mean, at least we're at the point where it can't actually do any harm. I mean, because I'm taking off more points than he's getting, so. Right? Because it is only a +2, yeah. So, we're at least doing more damage than he's getting out of it. But yeah, the Atali is going to come down. It's going to get haste. But yeah, I feel like this is probably going to be a quick game because that Ugin's just going to be a pain. And next turn, unfortunately, there's not a lot that I can do in terms of dealing with that Ugin. I mean, as long as he casts this, hits nothing from everybody. Let's see, does he get to hit his own? Yeah, he does. So he's going to get 4 cards off of this. Destroy target artifact. Okay, so he's going to kill both of our generals, so. Yeah, this is going to be a quick game. Because there's nothing that we can do about it. And let's see, that's the Ugin back to 10. Well, probably more than likely if he gets the Ugin off, I'm just going to scoop this one up because there's really not much point. I mean, the good thing is he does have to end because that takes away all of his red, but still. I either draw in Planeswalker removal or the game's probably over. That's the bad thing here. We can do all the things we want to, but it doesn't really matter in the end. And we could cast our general again, but that would achieve nothing. Let's see. Let me just make sure I haven't overlooked something. No. So I couldn't use this to get something back. Yeah, and he's just casting his general again, which is great, but it doesn't really put us in a better position. Doesn't really get us anywhere. Yeah, it does not do us any good. I was hoping he had something to give haste, but he doesn't. Let's see. So what is our options here? I really don't have one. Elspeth doesn't do anything. The Eternal Witness is dead right now. There's nothing worth getting back. I mean, Rhystic Study is kind of the only play here, and that only thing that does is deter swinging at me. Which one is he getting? The Boiler Works. Okay. So yeah, that still isn't going to leave us in a great position here. Well, if he can put that on. I don't think he can, though. No. Well, that's probably a good game. Because I can't stop it from swinging. Let's see. Blue, colorless, colorless. Can we still get our good friend down? We can. I just don't see what good that's going to do. Let's do this. We are not going to pay the 2 life. And then we will chump this out just for fun. Let's go blue, green, other. And this is essentially just to get us back into a feasible position if this Ugin does go off, and I feel like it will. I don't feel like he's not going to. I mean, so at the very least, we should get some draws. Probably not going to be great ones. He's going to start stealing cards, and that's not great, but we'll survive somehow. Let's see, and what is it? No, I don't want to see that. It just says he can cast them, so as long as he doesn't take anything important, we can get it back. I mean, I'm not really too concerned about the fact that he's going to take a single card from me. I'm just kind of concerned about the fact that he's going to get 4 cards for free. That does concern me. Yeah, okay. He will probably choose to pay the 1 if I'm not mistaken. He's not going to. Interesting. That, unfortunately, does not do anything. Let's see, what does this Elspeth give us? Oh, it's the Indestructible Elspeth, which is great. So at that point, my question would then become, what would we rather do? Have an indestructible field or potentially take creatures out of people's graveyards? But the thing is, like, nobody has, like, amazing graveyards. Yeah, like, there goes the Ugin. That's a spell. That's a spell, that's a land. Nothing in his, which doesn't surprise me. He hasn't done much of anything at all. Nothing in his. And there's only a Fate Spinner in mine. Zealous conscripts. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. Yeah, that was pretty much over from the get-go. He had everything he needed at that point. I'm at least going to have the half decency to sit here and make him make that many tokens and then forfeit. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to let him win just because. I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah. Okay. Good game, my friend. Alright, so round number 2. That didn't take long at all. Alright, so as soon as everything loads in, we'll take a peek at what we're dealing with. It's not bad, but I don't have a third land. So, gotta throw it back. I hate having to throw back Reliquary Tower too. But that is 3 lands, and that is not a bad start. Although I need to see what my first draw is, because this may be the better turn 1. Just because these don't have, this does not have a choice but to come in tapped. Because I do not have a Tree Vault card in my hand. Of course, I don't have any in this deck, so there really isn't much of it not coming in untapped. Yeah, okay. I see you there. And this gives off the approach that we don't have a very good hand. So, we have that deception on our side. Yes, look at me. I've got such a bad start. All I can do is play something that comes in tapped. Fear me. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Played against that before. Go ahead and go here. Uriel, okay. Just play against that. I think that's the same guy, so that's okay. Don't mind that. And another Golos. Okay. Alright, so at least we kind of know what to expect. Did our friend not have a land that has me concerned, or did he just misclick? I'd love to do something to help him, but unfortunately that's not in the cards. And we get a Scalding Tarn, but that doesn't do a lot of good right now. Let's see. We have a lot of good options at least. So let's go ahead and make the best of them. And let's get down our... We don't have any turn 2, so I'm not too concerned. Let's get down and get down our Watery Grave. Alright. We do have our Anti-Planeswalker, so at least we do have that. This is actually a new addition. Like, I considered this in the original build, but I didn't like it for the fact that it didn't actually further the game plan. But this time around, I actually kind of had the room, so I figured we'd give it a shot. If it turns out I don't like it and it just doesn't do enough, well, I'm going to take it out for probably one of the other Nicol Bolas. Well, we'll see. Search your library for a land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. I'll activate this only if your opponent controls more lands. Okay. So as long as we're careful, we won't put that ability in play for several turns. And let's see. We do have our no card that you're not swinging at us on the next turn, so... And we get our Jace, which is actually not that bad. It's not that bad. So let's do Scalding Tarn things. Let's do that. And I almost messed up and clicked cancel, which would have been very bad for us. Let's see. What do I want? Do we want a tropical island? I don't think I do. Well, I guess we will get our Underground Sea. That's fine. And then, because we will do this. That will get our Fate Spinner, which that will not allow this thing to poke me. And we get to start making people make hard decisions. Hello, Lee Mass. Welcome back. You've been gone for a couple streams now, but we are glad to see you again. Hope you're having a good weekend, man. Welcome back for another day of laughter and fails. We've already managed to severely mess up a game and lose. We tried, we did our best. Unfortunately, an Ugin the Spirit Dragon just got the better of us. But Ugin is as Ugin does. There's not a lot you can do. But thankfully, our Fate Spinner is online, and it will start putting us in a grand old position. Alright, so what are we getting here? Search your library for a card, put the card in your hand, discard a card at random. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't mind cards like that, but it's just kind of too risky to me. Like, I'll play it like if it's a gamble type deck, but just for the sake of playing that, no. Let's see. It is weird not seeing Field of the Dead in a colorless deck, but I did not expect to see that in budget. By the way, I work 4 and off, 12-hour shifts, 6:30 a.m. to p.m. Oh, okay. Well, hey, man, you gotta work, you gotta pay bills. I understand that, man. Don't worry about it. Everything's good. You're here now. That's the important thing. Yeah, no, this is not actually a budget deck. This is probably the farthest thing from a budget deck. This is an improvement off of a deck that, up until a year ago, I played a physical version of the deck that cost me nearly $5,000. But we rebuilt it on here just so I'd have something a little bit more serious and a little bit more competitive. It still can be just a fun deck. Like, I don't have to win, but it can. And I can essentially come out of nowhere to win the game. At the beginning of each end step, if you didn't lose life this turn, you may put a quest counter on Luminarch Ascension, pay 2. So that used to be a great card for Commander back in the day. But it's just not that great anymore because, I mean, he's tapped out. This is tapped. I can poke him with this. That doesn't go off. And let's see, how many does it actually have to have? 4 or more. So these 2 aren't going to be able to hit him. That's okay. So we essentially get 1 more turn. He's going to go 1 and then 2. That's just fine. That's fine, to be honest. That's all fine. Path. Oh, interesting. You're going to stop me from... Okay. I mean, honestly, like, I'm fine with you wasting that on a Fate Spinner. Because now that's gone. Ooh, boy. Don't like seeing that in my hand this early on. We don't have any turn 4 things, do we? No. So, what we'll do is we will go ahead and get down this. I'll go ahead and crack it away. Was it black-green? So, let's see. Let's go ahead and get... I feel like we get our Savannah. Because we don't have access to white or green. So, at least that's covered now. We've got dual black, potentially black or green. And, yeah, that's it. I can't poke now. Which is fine. Like, overall, it's fine. I mean, because regardless, he can't get it off in 1 turn. So he will at least have to wait 1 more turn to use it. Let's see, can Garruk help us? No, Garruk cannot help us. What about Jace? Jace does not help us. This definitely helps us, but we can't use it right now. Oh dear. Alright, so let me catch up. You have improved your affinity deck and your okay, so you've improved both your decks. That's great, man. Can't wait to see them. For sure. So you know, when you're ready to play them, just let me know. Let's see, what is he going to get with World A Tutor? He's behind, so I'm hoping he's going to get some kind of land fetch or something to try to help him ramp. I mean, at least the good thing is here, you know, he's stuck on 2 mana. He's stuck on only dual green. And then he's just really fallen two turns behind. Yep, so Luminarch is on 3. So I wonder if he's gonna have. I wonder if he has something that maybe comes down, puts a counter on something. That would be really unfortunate, but I would be fine in a sense. Because at the very least, if he does have something that does that, he shouldn't be able to use this. Now you can go get all the lands you want. You're having to pay a white to do it. So at the very least, you get one activation out of this no matter what. Which I'm perfectly okay with. And this is 4 lands, right? No, 5 lands. Okay. 5 or more, so he's still 2 turns away from even being able to tap this. So he's stuck on mostly white-green or white-blue. So I feel pretty confident with that. I think he just realized he can't use this. And it's fine. I mean, we weren't going to stop this from going off anyway. And it's not like me poking for that 1 would have actually achieved anything. So, let's see. I think our play is this. The only problem is like that still puts us 2 turns further behind than I wanted to be. But I'm not too concerned. I mean, because now he can start making them. So the only thing that my card would have done... the only thing that my card could have done was slow things down. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get our white, green, and then just 3. So that's fine. That's all good and well and dandy. Alright, so well, okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he's gonna get a token. So he's going to get to smash somebody for 5, but that's fine. Because on the next turn, I think if we draw land, we can drop this and blow it up so he doesn't have constant token producers. The only problem is it's... Okay, so Nicol Bolas should survive a 5 to the face. And even if he doesn't, it's not the end of the world because we still have a lot of weapons at our disposal. Yeah, I mean, even if they do, it's fine. Like, I'm honestly not the threat at this point. I'm more concerned. I think everybody should be more concerned with the fact that he's going to have 2/2, or what is it, 4/4s? Yeah, 4/4 flying angels. That is the bigger threat to me. Then, like, once I've done away with this, then if you want to kill Nicol Bolas, sure. I'm okay with that at that point. Oh, he's choosing not to, I know, okay, now it's actually his turn. I got it. I knew he was going to do that at the end of his turn, so... Yeah, but I mean, if they have enchantment removal, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. If they do, then we just got to plan B, drop our general, get an extra land, try to ramp from there. I mean, because, again, at the very least, we can just start making our own guys. Not quite as big, but they're still threatening. The only problem is they still get punched down by a bunch of flyers, which is not great. But, I mean, anything can happen. That's the thing. So, anything can and will go wrong. So, it's only a matter of trying to make that guess. What did he... I don't even remember him playing this. Okay, Sword of Amethyst. Okay, I'm perfectly okay with that. I can get rid of that anytime I want. Alright, yep, that's going to hit me. I pretty much expected that. I'm okay with this. And this is like, that's the big thing, is like, that's why I need to try to put that other Ajani in here so I can gain my life back if things go badly. And that was why I always ran some kind of life gain, like tactical maneuvers, just in case. Oh, so he's gonna go for Brawn. Okay. Sure, why not? Can he use this to... No, okay. I can destroy it and then gain... or I can destroy this, gain control of it. This to deny trample. Five, 10. Okay, so yeah, we will at least get the Nicobolus off this turn. And if possible, I would like an extra blue just to drop this, but I don't know if that's going to happen. If we draw land, it's very possible, but it's also, you know, potentially not possible. Alright, so we got to be very intelligent about how we tap. Okay, so the impossible may have just become a little bit more possible. Okay, so if we do this, right? Alright, so let's do what obviously has to happen first. This is going to give us green, white, or black. And it might be better off for it to give us green. That way it doesn't shoot us for one. So let's go blue, black, green, white, oh dear. Okay, that does not give us a red. But that's fine, because we can make it give us a red. If I'm not mistaken. Oh dear. Scrubland, that's Plain Swamp. That's right. Blood Crypt, that's Swamp Mountain. I need more versatility than just that. Mountain Plains? Sure. And yes. Yes. Alright, so now green, blue, black, white, red, alright, so let's leave the blue alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get rid of that. And I'm going to do this, pay this, pay this. And I'm okay with losing the mana at that point. So let's see, can he get lethal? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, he can. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, just with his guys alone, he makes lethal. Let's see, let me catch up with chat. Yeah, the famous pay. Ask everybody every time they do anything if they want to pay one. I really kind of hate that. That's kind of annoying in how that works, as it is an annoying card to have to deal with. But like, you can't deny the fact that it is a very valuable draw mechanic. And we get a top off of that, which is great. Who's playing a Parallel Lives that doesn't think it's going to stay, that thinks it's going to stay there? I wonder, is he actually, he's not actually going to swing the general. The issue here is, though, I need to stop that Parallel Lives before it creates an issue. And I feel like he's going to immediately target down the Nicol Bolas. I mean, he doesn't have a choice, and I honestly don't blame him if he does. I haven't given him a choice, honestly. I just couldn't let him have multiple tokens. Oh, he's not. Well, the Golos will do it for him. I'm sure that the Golos will attack my Nicol Bolas. I feel like I'm going to be the guy that's having to keep everybody else in check, and then I'm going to have to throw away the game myself just to stay alive, just to keep everybody else alive. But I mean, it's an interesting game. It's not like anybody's just heavily running away with it. Like, I would have much preferred playing my commander over the Mirari's Wake, but that enchantment forced my hand. That's the problem. Is like, I can deal with flyers, but only if I see the cards to deal with them pretty early. I mean, if they've already done me 20 damage in flying before I find it, it's a little too late at that point. Alright. You want to pay one for that? Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. Alright, you do not kill the Nicol Bolas. That is the only thing that's going to make this good for us. Like, look, just to make that card useless, I'll blow up my own Mirari's Wake. And it doesn't say it has to be an opponent, so yeah, let's not. What is this? Players can't activate Planeswalker loyalty abilities at the beginning of your draw step. Draw an additional card. Wow. Well, that pretty much takes me out of the entire game. That pretty much takes me out of this entire game. And it would be the moment that I don't have enchantment, any kind of artifact removal of any kind. But at least this guy's smart enough to know where the real threat is at this point. I can't do anything with this. That is the thing that just came into my life. So I can just choose nothing. Okay. Wow. This is a problematic situation. Let's just go ahead and tap this down since I don't want to make the mistake of that going wrong. Let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3. And let's go ahead and do this. This makes sure that none of his things can attack me. Blue. 2, 4, 6. Let's see. What is it now? Trolls. Okay. Well, you're going to get that. That's going to get rid of that and that. And do we have the ability to get this Jace out of our hand? We do not. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and do this. And go ahead and pass. There's probably, I mean, we could have like paid 1 for the top, see if we get a land, use it, get a land. We could have played our general like optimal situation, but at that point, I don't see it actually achieving much of anything. Sure. Not concerned about that. And at least at the most, we can pay the 4 to activate this to kind of protect Ugin or Nicobolus until it goes off. No. I will draw cards on his turn should he choose not to activate Rhystic Study. Thank you. Well, let's just go ahead and go through this turn. Okay, I guess we have to do that, and then click done, and then do it again. Okay, so that's how that works online. Alright. You thought you was gonna kill Ugin, but you not kill Ugin. I mean, sure, you get 5 mana. I mean, I'm happy for you. Let's see. Does he have anything problematic? Not really. This will never swing at me as long as Ensnaring Bridge is in play. I can make sure of it. Let's see. What is this? I don't think so, because it's just the way it works is -1/-1 on each creature target player controls, so I don't get to choose it. He has not had his combat, so... And he's choosing to pay the 1 anyway, so that's fine. Man, you really sabotaged me by playing that. Because there's really nothing I can do about that. That really is annoying. Search your library for an aura equipment, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Okay. And let's just say, I believe it just says, I know, it just says can't attack in general. So, I'm pretty much okay with this. Oh, no, I get what you're saying. Okay, I forget. I could have -1/-1 the counters on his creatures. Yeah, that is very much what I could have done, but I also would have made it easier for him to attack me. Sure, you can have that. That does not affect me in the slightest. But yeah, you're right. I could have put the -1/-1 on his from the proliferate. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, to be honest, it's not like I actually get to use Contagion Engine very much. Most of the people I used to play with pretty much always knew you counter the Contagion Engine. Like, I would have people deliberately hold back a counterspell specifically for that card. Even if it would have won them the game, they would still use it. They would hold it until I played Contagion Engine just to stop me from being able to use it. And back then, I did not have a way to reliably get artifacts back. I had, what, one way? I think it was just one way to get artifacts back. I mean, sure, you killed Ugin. Let's give you a good slow clap. Because that, you did nothing. You genuinely did nothing. Yield till opponent's end phase. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter. I don't have any mana to activate my top. So... Okay. Am I going to get to know what the vote is? Probably not until it actually attempts to resolve. So let's just hope for the best. And that will be certainly what I do on the next turn, is start shooting down his guys to keep them from attacking me. Vote for a permanent. You don't control. And let's see. So it's like potentially we lose 3 cards here. So I lost Ensnaring Bridge. That's unfortunate. And see, then the thing that I could have done back in my old deck was I could have bounced the Contagion Engine back to hand, play it again, and just keep placing counters on everybody else's things. And unfortunately, that's what kind of needs to happen over this way. As otherwise, somebody's going to get punched by a bunch of little 2/2s. If you would gain life, you gain twice that much life if you would draw a card, except for the first... Okay, so yeah. I used to run that in, I believe, Xedradu. Just for the laughs, just because I drew so many cards. Not for the fact that I was gaining life, but more for the draw. But yeah, you know, gain 20 instead of 10 is nice, but it's not that important. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be using it now. There's no reason for me not to. Let's see. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do here. I mean, I can completely mess him up if I hit one of my mass removal and name artifacts. I can get rid of it that way. Who's this going after? Me. Okay. Definitely not the threat here, and I am the one that's being attacked. The joys of people not actually threat assessing. Like, I don't care if you need the mana at that. Like, I don't care if you need the land at that point. You don't need it so bad that you need to hit me. And I've literally done nothing to you. Let's get our Taiga. I mean, at this point, it honestly doesn't matter. Alright, so let's do this way. Alright. Green, blue, black, red, and white, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is like the one instance where I'm actually glad I have a decent commander to cast. Yes. Let's get our faithful Mazavith. It's not going to do us a whole lot of good, but, you know, hey, it's whatever. Alright, let's get 2 more. Plop that down. Really? My luck is just not there today. Still can't use it, but I'd rather it be there than exiled. Oh, okay, that's right. I do forget he has a negative to his downside. Oh, so he's got to pay, what is it? Oh, 5. Oh, yeah. Which he can't. So, that is unfortunate. So he's going to lose those. Now they're just 1-1s. So, Soul Ring, okay. I will draw, thank you. Oh, wouldn't this be lovely if if only I could actually activate my Planeswalkers. That'd be lovely. Yeah, I'll probably definitely most more than likely be done by then. So I'll definitely catch you on, online and we can talk. So yeah, we're good, man. I'll catch you as soon as the stream is over, which I don't know how long it'll be. Let me see what time it is now. Almost 6:20. So we'll go probably until about 8. See how that works? Oh, isn't that lovely? Sacrifice a creature, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Sounds like a roundabout way of playing. What's the name of that card that I'm thinking of that just reveals the top card and you can play it? And it's a lot more simple than just exile it, or you can just play it this turn. I will draw a card, thank you. Alright, so I think the objective here is if he swings at the Elspeth, I let it go. Although, I mean, I can kill this, bring this to a 1/1. I can let mine die to block his, and I don't have to worry about it. I can't believe everybody voted to get rid of my ensnaring bridge. That was very mean of people. Unless see, it's exiled. Yeah, it's exiled, so I'd have to Karn to get it back, and I can't Karn. So yeah, there's that. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I wasn't even paying attention to the exact lands he had. Oh man, come on! Don't make me have to blow up all enchantments. Man, you really put us in a bad position, man. You playing that really put us in a bad position because there's nothing I can do about this right now. Man, this is not great. This is not great. I need to consider throwing that the combo pieces in here for infinite -1/-1s. But I can't even remember what that combo was anymore. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why'd you have to do it, man? Why you gotta be a butt? Why you gotta be that way? proliferate there. And then proliferate there. I don't know. I don't know if I've actually selected him or not. And then we'll do this again. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let you keep that guy just so you don't have free trample. Yeah, I can't block, so I'm more than welcome to hit that Tamiya all you want. Let me see. Let me catch up on. No, I definitely understand they want to be able to attack with their creatures. Nah, believe me, when I say stuff like that, I'm just being funny. Day of Judgment. 6. Days of Judgment. An interesting choice. But it is a choice that protects my Tamiyo for a turn, so I'm not too worried, actually. At the beginning, what? Oh, draw an additional card. Okay. Now, see, that card's a little too good. It just shuts down Planeswalkers and then gives you additional effects on top of that. Let me have an extra. Let me get an extra draw. Let me make things cost less, and let me get my guys +1/+1. Sounds legit. Is he trying to play as commander again, I wonder? I don't think he can. No, but he can do that. Yeah, can't do anything about it. One downside of this deck is I don't bother running counter spells. Not because it's a good idea, but because it's a bad idea. And that's all part of the fun. Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would love to steal that with a Memnarch. And honestly, I would have the biggest laugh over it too. Like, it would even be funny. I'd just be falling over laughing at that point. It's like, yay, I get to abuse this card. No, you don't. Sit down, boy. Alright, so what is my draw? What is my destiny? Oh, how the tides have turned. Oh, how the tides have turned, my friend. Double red. Give me that good redness. 2, 4. Oh, how the tides have turned. White, black, 2 more. What is the top? Do I have to pay 1 for the top? No. So draw a card, put top on top. Contagion Engine, I'm sorry, I knew ye well. But things have to happen here. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. Let's get no double white. Pay 1. Then let's get what, 4 correct? No, it only gives me... Oh, a land. Okay, fair enough. 3, 4, 5. Curse you for not tapping for a mana. Actually, I can solve that. Scry 1, then draw a card. You know what? I'm going to leave that on top because I do want to draw that again. Let's play this. Pay the 1. It's fine. I'm killing myself, but it's all okay. We're going to get our scrubland. Because now we're going to go double blues. W's. Gotta get that W, boys. Let's throw this back. And throw this back. And for that 1 remaining mana, I think we're gonna do... Actually, I think we're gonna hold off. Choose up 2, and that's fine. We already did Jace. Oh no, okay. So we can play top, and we can save... we can save nothing. I thought we still had land untapped, but oh well, I guess we don't. Oh, now the tides have turned. Now they're arguing amongst each other. Your affinity deck is funny when you practice with it solo. Yeah, well, like the solo is kind of weird, but yeah, I guess it could be funny because you essentially have to target yourself with everything. It has Mirrorworks in it. Mirrorworks work. Mirrorworks work. It works. It really does. It works. Have tons of copies of all of my artifacts that are useful to have. Okay, well, so now that you mention that, let me tell you, my old deck, it ran slightly some different configurations of cards, but essentially what one of my combos were, or was, hold on, let me see what's going on here. It dies. Okay. I'm okay with this. You want to pay 1 for that? I guess you do. Anyway, so as I was saying, so what my deck used to do was it ran Mycosynth Lattice to turn everything into artifacts. And then it ran Karn Silver Golem, which, yeah, you could be the guy that destroyed lands, but I never did that. That was just my personal rule. I didn't make the game that boring for people to play against. But what it did do was it turned Doubling Season into an artifact creature that then got Rite of Replication kicked. So essentially I had infinite Doubling Seasons. Which was, great fun. So I would have 10 something Doubling Seasons. And it was just like, oh great, either we have a bunch of counter spells or we lose. Because then it was just drop Planeswalker after Planeswalker, and there was just nothing. You couldn't do that. Like, you could respond and go blow up 1. I've got 9 more. So it was just drop a Planeswalker. It now has 100 counters on it. What do you do at that point? You're real. Okay, that's going to hurt me next turn. I will use that. Thank you. Wow. Wow. I do not reveal Terminus. Oh, wow, this is... oh, this guy is going to be upset with me next turn. Like, I just want to see what he wastes his mana to do at this point. Yay, I have cards. Yeah. For now. Guess who doesn't play creatures? This guy. He plays a couple select creatures, but that's it. And I haven't lost any important creatures, so... I've milled cards that I didn't know I milled. Is this in the rest of the graveyard? Oh, then discard 2 cards. I thought it was just put them back. Interesting. Alright, hang on guys, just real quick. Okay, sorry about that guys, we're good. Play the general again, I'm assuming. What was the thing he just played? I wasn't paying attention. +3/+3. Whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by one or more creatures, you may exile one of those cards. Your opponents can't cast spells with the same name as a card exiled with this card. I got you. I got what you're trying. Oh, it's at the beginning of each upkeep. Let's see. On top. On top. Alright, so the name of the game is Activate Jace. Declare he goes to the top, and then draw it. Okay, so the name of the game is Go Double Black. Vampiric Tutor. And we're going to get everybody's favorite hate card. Where are you? Doubling Season. And then, well, I think we kind of know where this goes from here. So we're going to go for double det now. And then we're going to go for, let's see, which one is this? Is this the cast spells from your hand without paying? It is. So let's see what. So she's at 6. All I got to do is get this 8. So let's do that. Let's do this. Oh, Contagion Engine's gone. I forgot about Contagion Engine being gone. Boo. I forgot about Contagion Engine being gone. That's 4. That's 6. I forgot about my glorious Contagion Engine being gone. How lazy am I? Double blue. Let me get some of that goodness. That's 3. Let's get some of that more double good white. Play our best friend in the whole wide world. We're going to do this. Then we're going to do choose up to 2 target creatures until your next turn, whenever. We're going to do this. We're going to go there. And we're going to go there. Let's see. Can I pull this off? I need, what, 6? 2, 4, 6. Yes. Okay. Alright, so, but to make that work, I have to go double white, double blue, double blue. Hey, let's get everybody's creatures back to the bottom of the deck. Tamio, be a best friend. Let me have that card back. And that's going to do it for this turn. All right. He's just like, nope. He's like, nope, I see where this is going. If the lattice was cheaper online, I would get it for my affinity. It's so much easier to steal stuff if I don't have to turn it into an artifact first. Yeah, well, absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean, lattice is a great card. I haven't actually seen what it costs online yet, but I would imagine it's quite a bit. Let me see. I can actually look while I'm waiting on these guys. Let's see what... With my connections... What is the verdict on a... let me see here. It's actually, that's not that bad. I can get one for just over about $2.40, which is not bad considering. Crozen Grip. Does this destroy target artifact or enchantment? I mean... Sure. Now, what's the target doubling season? Yeah, let me get that card, please. Thank you. Paradise Mantle. That's a good draw. Hey, oh no. You destroyed my doubling season. No. Tamio, be a good pal. Let me get that back. Tamio be like, I got you, fam. Tamio be like, I got you. Ah, and he's gone now too. And that's that. GG's, fellas. GG's. Alright, let me get everything back up where I can see what's going on here in chat. Yeah, okay, so I didn't miss anything. Alright, cool. Yeah, that was a good game. Like, I was on the back foot pretty much the whole time until I saw the miracle card. And that's all there was to it. Alright, well, now I'm going to switch. And we're actually going to play just some fun casual stuff. Let's go with this. I really love this deck and I want to make it better. I need to make it better one day. Although, then it would kind of defeat the purpose of it being a budget fun deck. So, we're going to play budget. We're going to play funness. And let's see how this goes. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, that was a comeback for the ages. Like, I was seriously on the back foot like the majority of that game, and it was just it was genuinely just great luck that I survived that. I'm gonna keep this actually. You know what? I got confidence. But yeah, sure, that's gonna bounce it back to my hand, but it's okay. But yeah, the comeback in that was real. I mean, it was just... that's alright. mess. It's all right. We'll get you in next time. I'll give you a little bit of. I'll give you a little bit of. I'll give you a couple seconds to know that you need to jump in before I actually create the room. So that way you'll have a little bit of time. So yeah, we'll give you a minute, Dexter. Let you jump in the next one. I should have at least time for one more. 6:48. All right, yeah, we got time for one more. Depending on how long this goes. I mean, this could be like me and a friend of mine, Lamar. He can tell you. He and I are used to 2- and 3-hour games. All right, so we actually did come out pretty okay here. So let's do this, and we'll pass the turn. All right, so thanks to the land, we're going to go there, and we're going to go here, and then... yeah, we're going to go there, there, and then this. See how that works. And then we'll have a bunch of guys putting lands in play for us. I just don't like the fact that this is looking to be a token deck, as we don't do good against tokens. Tokens are a little fast for us. Not that I don't mind token decks. I love token decks. One of my favorite type of decks, actually, but I didn't build this for tokens. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely want to try to get you in one game before I have to go for the day. Because I do have to end early because, like I said, I've got a friend that needs to talk, and then I do have work to do before we close. So, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of free time tonight, but, you know, we will definitely try to get you in one before we go. And I really wanted to try to start streaming earlier than we did, just for before we did, but unfortunately I had some things to go take care of, and it took a little bit longer than I planned. So we got started a little bit late, but we're going to get you in a game before we go, I promise. And then if all else fails, we should be back to normal tomorrow with streams. I'm just hoping that tomorrow doesn't go too badly. I do have a new employee coming in tomorrow, so I do have to train him, and after that, everything should be fine. Let's see, they both cost 2, so I guess it doesn't matter. But hopefully everything will be back to normal tomorrow, just as long as I don't have like a terrible day trying to get this new guy trained. As long as the day doesn't run too long and I'm not just completely exhausted, we'll be back streams tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. Alright, so let's wait for him to play land, and then I'll click this just because I feel like sometimes it glitches out and still doesn't notice that I did it. Alright, now we should be good. Because he's far, it should be far enough in his turn where that doesn't matter anymore. Ooh, what is this? Each player shuffles the cards from their hand into the library. No! Why'd you do that? My hand was perfect! I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was almost perfect. Like, I was going to be drawing so many cards. You guys were going to be so upset with me. Like, I was legitimately going to destroy that. But no! No! Why you got to be that way, man? We could have been friends. I was going to get rid of the... I was going to get rid of the card that I always hate playing against because people end up usually killing themselves and then killing me in the process. You have played against your own deck. Okay. I mean, does that mean you played against somebody that was playing a very similar deck, or just like play tested against yourself in solo? Each opponent sacrifices. Really? Why would you waste a card just to kill that? I mean, does he get both off of that? Oh, he does. Okay. That's actually kind of overpowered. I'll just say, yeah. No, it's each opponent sacrifices a creature and make a dude for 3 mana. That's a little much. Not gonna lie, that's a little much. I like this. Last time you played against me, it was only version 1. Now it's transcended beyond version 1. And Ehud version 2, now it's version 3. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. I'm gonna pound that fact here. I'm gonna knock that fact home by hitting you for 2. Aha. Oh man, that's great. That's great. Wow. Sacrifice. Get 2 more forests. Actually, we're going to get 1 swamp as well. That way we can cast our commander next turn. Not that I have anything to combo that off afterwards with, but oh well. I can't even kill the token, which is a very sad fact. But it's whatever. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land that isn't a mana ability, deals 1 damage to that player. Artifact, creature, or land that isn't, and it activates. Well, most of mine's enter, so, or trigger, so I don't really activate, so that shouldn't hurt me too badly. That is an activate, but that is a mana ability, so he's gonna get away with that one. And like this third person here's just like, why are they talking like they play against each other so much? Okay, so he's gonna get an extra card. Oh, he's already got a signet and everything out. This is bad. The fact that he's done all that on like essentially 3 land, although, you know. Oh no, man, I trust you, believe me, I trust you. I'm glad you were able to make some improvements. It's always fun to, you know, move forward and see how much you can change things. Yeah, I just realized that what you were saying in that your last comment, leave me outside when my trap deck. I was like, oh wait. I look up and I see the guy's name. I'm like, oh, that's what he meant, not literally. Did I get booped again? I did not. He did. Okay. Okay. What is this? Queen Marchesa. If an opponent is the monarch. Okay, so this she literally does nothing, essentially. Okay, so we got that. Let's get down this just in case we need double blue. I don't think we will, but it is a possibility. And then cast. Green, green, blue, blue, black. Yay! Guess who's gonna end their turn? Yeah, no. No, you don't have removal for that. No. You leave him alone. He does nothing. He's a blank card with no ability. See all this right here? This is all in live editing. There's nothing there. He does nothing. Whenever one of them, see, deals 3 damage to any target. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, if you may pay 5 if you do, cast it without paying its mana cost. Who? Okay. I was hoping he wasn't going to burn that on me, but I'm so used to everybody on the table burning me. Does it really? Did I misread this? Beginning of your upkeep, and if an opponent is the monarch, create a 1/1 black haste. Okay, I'm missing something where he draws, but I'm trusting you. Maybe you're talking about a different card. I don't like where this is going. So he's getting, what, 4 off of just these 2? No, actually he's getting more because that's just the entire field. So he's actually getting 3, 5 off of those 2. See, that's what I want to do. Is I want to make an elf deck just because elves are relatively cheap, but they're incredibly powerful, and it's hard for an opponent to make a choice at what they want to remove from the field because, like, nothing really matters. I mean, to an elf deck, it's like you kill a single card. It's like, oh, cool, you removed a single card. Now let me just kill you with the rest of the army. But to a lot of other decks, single cards can be game breakers. Let's see. They are determined. Oh, it's flying. And there's nothing I can do about flying. Okay. Wow. All of that. Just waste a board wipe just for that. That's cute. But not cute enough. As I have friends. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that's probably loud. Just for to me, I'm just in here looking at the chat, and it just goes, "Okay, kill that too." Oh man, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that was great. Kill that too. Oh. Everybody that I play with is learning the awful truth. You kill me first, no matter what. My friend has corrupted you without ever having to say anything. Yeah, he's not casting it. He doesn't have the mana, so. But the fact that he has a permanent 5-cost card in his graveyard that just lets him shoot something for infinite damage, in a sense, is pretty nasty. So I gotta get this off the board. Marauders is a bad thing because I can't deal with flying. Destroy target artifact. Well, and Mana Crypt is gone. Bye, Mana Crypt. We know ye so well. For so little time. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot the emblem itself actually does the whole draw. Yeah, it's been a while. Like not a lot of people I play with ever played with Monarch stuff. I mean, we pretty much understood that it was just a bad thing to even bother with. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay. Whee! Look who's back. And look what's going to give me 2 cards. Yeah, that's right. I'm a bad man. You have been very mean to me, sir. So I'm going to have to repay you back for that. They have learned to fear me. No matter how budget I build, my decks are always broken. I mean, let's be honest. Like, I could throw, you know, Mana Reflection, Terastodon. There are so many things I could do to this deck to make it even worse. Maybe I should have saved it. Yes, that's what you get for being so overconfident and trying to kill my commander as soon as possible. But you're right. You're right, Lee Mouse. He got it. He got what he wanted. He wanted to kill my commander so badly, and he did it. But now at the cost of everybody's happiness. It's what you get for burning your cards too early. And now he's going to make him pay for it. I mean, it's not such a bad thing. I mean, I can't, you know, I can't do anything really. I mean, eventually my guy's going to be very hard to touch, but that's, you know, it's a long way down the road. Throughout these last couple days, I've somehow continuously managed to move my mouse pad under my monitor, and it makes it very hard for me to get to things. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to its controller becomes the monarch. Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot how that worked. Not concerned with that. That costs a lot of mana for you to effectively do nothing. Do it. So 3, 4, 5. That leaves me 2. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. I need to draw a normal land. If I can do that, I can potentially do this and this. But if I can't, which one would I rather have? More lands or this? I think I'd rather have this. Because at least I get immediate value out of this thanks to one of these two. Actually, I get double value from this. So I think if I don't draw it, then I do this. Because at least that's going to give me bodies to swing with. I can outramp his damage, and he's definitely the threat at the moment. So this guy has fallen just irreparably behind. I'm not even concerned with anything he's doing. The fact that he hasn't scooped is amazing. Sad trumpet music. Yeah, the feels, man. The feels. I've been there and done that. It's like you run 60 card or 60 land deck and it does nothing. It just does you no good. What did he just play? Lose 1 life, amass 1 whenever a zombie token you control with power 6 or greater attacks. It gains lifelink. Okay. I don't imagine you're doing that right now. That is a Krenko. That is a Krenko. Why, oh why, is that a Krenko? Why, oh why must you make me do Krenko things? I could blow it up. Question is, do I want to? Artifact or enchantment? Okay, so I did not get it. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna go Terramorphic. We're gonna have fun. Could have actually done something different if I'd saved that blue, but oh well. And yep. This is the way we mess you up. Oh, I forget I only get one off of that. I'm thinking I'm still playing this. Yep. Give me more. More power. Three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, so he could throw everything at this and kill my guy. So I don't want that. So we're gonna have you go there. You go there. Well, that puts a damper on things. Each player sacrifices 4 lands. Each player sacrifices 4 lands. And he's gone. He's like, nah. I mean, like, I'm okay with it. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not concerned with that trigger. You'll probably never get that off again. The only difference is I still think I can outpace him in damage just because of the fact that he only has one guy out. And there goes Marchesa. How he managed to have enough mana for that, I don't know. So I'm pretty sure she should have costed a lot more than that. It's already died once. Okay, so... One, two, three... Oh, I can give my lands to somebody else, because I would totally do that. Yeah, get out there. Yep. Get us another land. Or get us another card. And draw us a Zeneza card. That card is another land, which is great for next turn. Oh, it doesn't matter, they're both draw effects. Oh, isn't that lovely? Okay. We can do that. Yeah, so I can outpace his damage no matter what. So. And then I just swing an army at him, so I'm not, like, overly concerned. Fine with this. Don't have the mana to cast that, so I'm not concerned. Yeah, I don't think anybody's like thrilled with the situation, but like I'm fine with this because I can come back from this. What was that? Oh, Orsov. Okay. You know what? It may have been the Signet that let him have so much mana. I'm not sure. Either way, it doesn't matter. True. I mean, that is the best way to deal with somebody's commander. I agree with you. So let's see. Where is he going to attack? Do these fly? No. So it would be... It would be kind of dumb to do what you're doing. I'll let you hit me for now. My commander costs 9. 6. I'm still 3 lands off. Wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that hard of a task if I had my commander. Well, isn't this something? Well, I'm not playing that right now, regardless. So that comes in tapped. All 3 of these come in tapped. So which one I do is irrelevant. But let's go ahead and throw down the blue. Yes? Yes. Then let's enter battle. Oh, you know what? This is instant, so I can do this like phantom blocker. And that's fine, because I get more out of doing these 2 in this. I'm glad I realized that, because then at least I can phantom block things and not worry about it. Come on, man. Hello? Come on, man. We're trying to play. What you doing? 7:27. Alright, we got time. Alright, so you go there. You go there. And you go there. Do you have another Wrath card? I'm gonna kill all your friends. And I have plans for you. I have very big plans for you. I'm almost at the point, like, if I could draw my acidic slime, I would almost wait to cast it until after my general, just to put you in a bad place. Doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, it does. Problem is, I don't want to lose any life. Oh, well, I can't anyway because I don't have double black. So. What is the biggest issue artifact over here? That one. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Correct this one? Or is it this one I want to get rid of? Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent. No, it's got to be that, because I need to stop you from having more tokens. Yes. And yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah. Give me a card. Ooh, isn't that lovely? I have options now. So I can blink a thing or I can negate a thing. And I can still definitely get rid of the thing that's going to give haste, or not haste, vigilance if I need to. If I feel like it's a thing, I can still get rid of it. So let's see. If he swings there, it puts him at 12, then I kill him. He's not in a position to do anything. No, why do you do that? Now I have to kill you. I'm not concerned with that. You can't cast that. Why could you not follow the script? You're supposed to attack him, put him at 12, I kill him, then kill you. Because there would have been nothing that you could have done to stop me. Although... it's a shame I don't have more mana so I could do both, but oh well. non-creature, so I can't do anything about that even if I wanted to. Oh man, what do I do here? Because I can counter it, but he's got the mana to flash it back. I'm not really sure there's actually anything I can do here. Yeah, no, you're not getting that. Try again. That's the wrong number. Well, he's doing what, 5 in total? So if I do this to this, if I do, wait. Oh, okay, it's still in attackers. Why can't I block? Is there something keeping me from blocking? Okay, I guess now I do it, right? Oh, okay. Can I not? I guess I can't. Oh, is he hitting me with this that has flying? He is. Okay. Alright, so does he have anything else that flies? No. No. Those. This doesn't trample. I don't have anything that's going to enter the battlefield untapped. So, what has to happen? 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't. I legitimately can't. Okay, so this is the play. Right, we do this. Then we go to combat. And we declare everything there. So at most one thing dies. So I go to 1. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17. It's not enough to be lethal, but it's gonna hurt. Okay, okay. Do I let Marchesa die? I think I do. No, because if the Blood Artist dies, I don't die from him swinging. So I need to stop the Okay, I need to stop Marchesa from dying. So, 1. Alright, so Marchesa stops this, right? This stops this one. Okay, so this one, which is irrelevant. And let's take this one, because I need to draw. If I don't draw something, we're kind of both pickled. Alright. So that's what I want to do, right? Let this die, I lose 1. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then proceed as normal. Oh no, I forgot about that. I don't care about that. I forget about the fact that he had 2 things. I didn't know he had 2 things. Oh well. Okay. I forgot he had two things. I thought he only had one. No, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have trample. So, yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep, you got it. Okay. Last one. Alright, man, let's see if we can't get you in the game. As I definitely want to try to get in one good game with you before you go. See, do I want to switch? Yeah, let's switch. That way we've played with everything. Alright, man, jump in as quick as you can so we can get this going. If it doesn't look like you're going to get in, I'll try to leave real quick. Leave, leave, leave. Here we go. Alright, man, get ready. I'm going to give you one more chance, alright? Here we go. Alright, you got one more chance, man. I can give you one more shot. Can you get in time? Alright, if you need to restart, go ahead. I will give you just a minute. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I just wanted to try to give him a second to answer a text. But yeah, Lamar, if you're still here after this next game ends, assuming it doesn't take forever, that'll be the end of the stream, and we can discuss whatever you need to discuss. And then I guess I can finish up with what I got to do for the night, and let that be that. But yeah, guys, while waiting, I will go ahead and say that we will be, like I said, we're going to try to get back on schedule tomorrow. I do have to train a new guy at work, so depending on how that goes, if the day doesn't go too long, and I'm not just walking the house falling the floor kind of asleep, then we'll be good to go. But hopefully everything will work out. But we'll see. I mean, it just kind of depends. It's just one of those kind of wait and see situations. So, but I hope everything goes great. I hope this guy works out. He seems like a decent guy. So we're gonna give him a chance, see how he does. See if he can keep up with the way that, the way that I work, but the way we do things around here. And if he can handle it, if he can make it, then we're good to go. So hopefully everything goes great. And if everything does go fine, then like I said, we'll get back on schedule. We will stream tomorrow at around 8:30 ish, 8:30 at the latest. If I'm not streaming by 8:30, just assume something's come up. But yeah, 8 to 8:30 is going to be the window to look for. Again, Central Standard Time, and we'll go from there. So, yeah. Alright, so Limas, if you are still here, just let me know when you get back in, and we'll I'll go ahead and create the room. Let's see. Is there any like a game we can watch just to keep from being sitting on this menu? Let's see. Where's my mouse? Okay, we'll go. Let's see. Relaxed and casual, trying out a new deck. No watchers. Okay. A lot of people playing now. When I first thought about getting on the stream, there was like 5 people playing. I was like, I don't know if I want to start right now. Still says I'm there and I'm not. Let's go watch. Oh, okay, now you're ready. Okay. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, and room is open. That was mighty quick for both of you to get in here. Super pet jellyfish. That is a thing. Okay. I'm not sure if I need to be afraid of that fact. Why you know? Why you go? Why you do that? Okay, there we go. Yes, I'd love to go first while playing this deck. Oh, wow. Oh dear, is everybody ready for one good, amazing game? Alright. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to lose because I'm going to burn out this entire hand very quickly and there's no draw support, but it's going to be absolutely hilarious. So we're going to go... What? Oh. Waste. Sol Ring. Sol Ring into Hedron Crawler. All the ramp. Behold, super ramp. This is the things that I do on turn 1 and just people immediately quit. Like, nope, nope, nope. You're already 4 turns ahead. We're not doing this. This is why I don't have many friends left. Things like this are possible. I mean, shoot, what? Next turn, we got, what, 5 mana? Wish I had the little mirror dude that taps for 0 that or pay 0 and he taps for 1. That would be amazing. Alright. Let's go. Alright, so 2, 4, 5, yeah, okay. Two, 3, 4. And what? Taps for 4. Oh, if I'd only had one more, that would have been nice. Oh well. And then you know what? We're going to do this. Just for that one extra mana. And then I'm going to poke for 0. Alright, magic is fun. At least I didn't combo off on turn 1. Nah, I don't know if I've ever managed to make a deck that combos off turn 1. I try to avoid that. That's just not fun to play against. And I only bust out the big combo decks on people that go around bragging about how fast they can combo off, and it's just like, okay, I'll show you mine that can do it faster. You don't brag. You don't have to get beaten to the ground. That's the way. That's the way the world works. Those are the rules of the land. You can brag about your deck being good, and you can brag about it being how cool it is. That's fine. But the minute you brag to me that you can combo off faster than me, the minute I got to show you can't. Ooh, is this Red Blue Storm? It is Red Blue Storm. I'm not particularly excited about that, but I'm not particularly not excited about it either. Hey, look what I can do! When you cast a spell, target upon exile the top 4 cards of the library, then you may put any number of lane cards exile onto the battlefield under your control. Is anybody playing green? Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. And Kapuya. All lands. I get 2 lands. What? Oh, but I like to pay 2 life. 2, 4, 5? Sure, I'll pay 2 life. Actually, you know what? That was not the most intelligent thing for me to do, but oh well. Because that only leaves me with 4, and that doesn't let me do that. Although, you know, I mean, he's done his thing. He's done his purpose. So, we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I mean, who doesn't like the fact that on turn 3 I have this many lands? This isn't broken in the slightest. Your cloud post is safe. It is safe for now, my friend. It's safe for now. The zombies you control have Swamp Walk and Black Regenerate. Okay. That's actually quite powerful for Zambi. Can't do anything, so I'm just going to yield. Let's see, who gets the almighty Ulamog? Feel like I need to stick it to Storm. Because I feel like Storm's going to hurt me very badly next turn if I don't. And to be honest, I deserve it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is there anything in my grave? There's not, so I cannot cast it, correct? No, there's no way I can cast it. Unless somebody blows up one of my cards. That's actually unfortunate. I would have actually loved to have been able to cast that next turn. Enchantland. Add 2 mana of any color. Okay. Well, it looks like I get one more turn before I really need to start making enemies. Oh no, that was him that's doing this. I thought it was him. Although I guess I should have known better because he's not playing green, but still. He does not have the mana to equip it, so that's good. He's not doing sack things this turn. Look at top 3 cards of your library, one of them in your hand, and rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Okay. Just remember, Storm, I could have hit you in the face with a 5/8. As if my luck wasn't great enough. Really? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, the gods have spoken. Question is, though, do I listen? I think I can afford to give somebody one more turn to play something I don't like. So we're going to do this, and we're going to go here to here. Because I don't care about losing him now, because now I've got this in hand for the next turn. So, let's go okay. And let's poke Storm, just because I don't like Storm. Not that this deck can really do anything to, not like Storm can really do anything to me. My guys are way too big, but if I let him set up too many, he can. So by putting him in check now, I force his hand way too early. And if any of them try to swing at me, I can crack a land to deal with it. Even though that cost me 5, I can do it. Enchantment at the beginning of your... Yep, create X22 where X is half the number of zombies you control rounded down. Alright, you're not doing much to not make yourself a target. Just fair warning. Don't make yourself a target. He's like, yep, I'm not dumb. Go on, swing it, Storm. You don't have black to regenerate. Not really concerned with anything else. This isn't swinging. That's a mana dude. He's not swinging this out of fear of dying. At the beginning of each player's end step, that player may draw a card if a player other than you lost life this turn. Okay, wait, let me read this very carefully. At the beginning of each player's end step, that player may draw a card if a player other than that player lost life this turn. Okay, other than you lost life this turn. So basically, as long as I don't smack him, I get to draw a card. Okay. Fair enough. Because I can kill you in one fell swoop. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. See if I missed anything in chat? No. Okay, we're good. Alright. This should be the turn that Storm prepares for battle. So, if I put Storm in check now, they're not an issue. I mean, that really Storm's not going to be an issue anyway. Which one of the Niv Mizzets was it? I don't remember. Patron. Okay, it can't be countered whenever you draw a card. It deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, you draw a card. Okay. What did he Chaos Warp? What? Ugin's Nexus. You choose to warp my Ugin's Nexus. Well, that's great. Okay. Alright, well, you do understand that you hurt me, right? You hurt my feelings greatly. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 3 more. Here comes the big bad. You're gonna get a new turn. And I don't care. Because Ugin's gonna spank you anyway. Go to combat. Let's see. You are going there. You... Actually, not. You aren't going anywhere. Actually, no. You are, in fact, going there. What will they choose? He doesn't have flying, so... You could choose to block it, or you could choose to not. Be the chooser. Yes, I would draw a card. Game, stop it. Down, so he gets one zombie, so I'm not worried about that. And Storm is gone. Just like that. Okay, you guys are probably going to wish he had stuck around just a little bit more. Fair enough. I do kind of deserve this. This super budget deck did its job today. Like, win or lose at this point, I'm very proud of this deck. It did exactly what it was intended to. Sure, it may not have been optimal, but it did its job, you know? And that's all you can hope for. All right, let's get this out of here. Let's get this guy out of here so we can actually see everybody. That's a great card. I like that card. Yay. Landfall trigger. Come at me. Tap all of your guys. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Fair enough. Alright, well, I know what happens next turn, so I'm not really concerned. This is all by the will of the great lords. Great gods of magic have spoken. And they have said, TCG Unlimited, kill them. Kill them all. And I said, yes, great spirits, I shall listen. Stop it, game. Stop it. What you're doing ain't right, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, boys. Who wants it first? JK. I'm kidding. I already know where these are going. Get Annihilator. Yeah. What else is it going to be? Ooh, he chose 2 of his creatures. Interesting choices. Interesting choices. Interesting choices. Alright, so then we're going to go here. We're going to make it a little bit harder for you to find the colors you want. I don't really care if that lets you draw a card. It means nothing at this point. Because at this point we're going to go blue. And we're going to put that back over here. All right. Well, I'd say good luck to you, sir. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. So you got what? 3, 4? No, not quite. Okay. Lightning Greaves. Okay. Not sure how that's going to protect you, but okay. So you're tapped out, so you're only swinging with the 3/3. What? I have 3 mana. Oh no, you can still play a land. Unfortunately, now it counts as a creature. You probably should have done that first. Oh, you're trying to get hasties. Okay. Oh, okay. Strangely, I'm okay with this. Yay, one part of a combo. Now you die to my field. You die today, sir. go and get rid of this. Let's have a proper 1v1 situation. Hit me. Hit me. I have 3 lands that will block you. Go ahead, hit me. JK, not gonna block that. I'm not scared of your three powers. Infinite Reflections. Yeah, I had a feeling. Sadly, now it's time to end this little charade. Game. Stop it. Stop it, game. What you're doing isn't right. Stop it, game. I got you. Yeah, and me getting off to just an insanely fast start did not help. But we will give you all the respect in the world, sir. And we're gonna turn the board sideways. Annihilate. Annihilates the world. He's smart. I still think that's lethal though, but yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's lethal. Yeah. Well, Matt, Lee Mass, we'll definitely have to play that game again, and with a little bit less, super aggro deck. That, like I believe that's the first time that I've played that deck out of the 20 times so far we've played it, that it actually did what it was intended and just ran out of the gate extremely fast. And that's what my deck used to do. Like I used to could go turn 2, any Eldrazi in the game. So that's kind of what I wanted to mirror when I built the budget deck. Not necessarily to win, but just to be funny, just to scare people when you can go turn 2 tap for 15. It's a little scary. And again, there are still a lot of things that I could do to make this even worse. I could still add a Mana Vault and Mana Crypt and all those other silly artifact drops. There's still a lot of things that could be done to this deck to make it even worse. But that was a good game though. I'm actually really proud of the deck. It actually performed the way it was intended, win or lose. It worked. And that's what I was looking for, just to see if it was just me that's out of touch with the way the deck used to play, or if it was just not decent draws. Definitely need more consistent ramp, I would say, instead of just some of the cheaper alternatives that I have in here. So if I do decide to take this out of budget range and just go full on upgrade, that'll be what I do. But I kind of like it as a budget deck. I mean, I get a lot of people complaining because it's like, oh, he wants fun, casual decks. It's super casual. Like, I could spend another $50 on this deck and it would be unbelievably broken. Like, calm down. But so I'm happy with it, with its performance in that last game. But we'll definitely have to let you play that one again next time maybe, and see how it goes from there. Because I definitely want to play that again. I want to see what I definitely want to see how your deck wins. I want to see it actually do what it's supposed to without just getting annihilated turn 3. Like that just wasn't very friendly of me. But hey, when the gods of Magic say do evil things, you kind of have to listen. So, but yeah, guys, that's going to conclude the stream for today. Unfortunately, I do have things that have to be done, people that need to be dealt with, and so on and so forth. So that will be the end of the stream today. I want to go ahead and thank everybody for coming out and playing games. It was a lot of fun. I don't know if it was impossible, but it was close to impossible. Like, I think the Storm guy dropped out way too early. I think he probably should have waited another turn. But, because, like, Storm can go off on 4 lands. Storm can do some funny things with 4 lands. As long as you're running enough of the red ramp, you can do some funny things on 4 lands. So I still think he dropped out incredibly too early. But, it is what it is. But yeah, so anyway, I want to go ahead and thank everybody for coming out to the stream. It was a lot of fun being able to hang out with you guys again. Even if it was for a little bit shorter of a time period than what I'm used to. You know me, I like to stream for, 5-6 hours. We didn't get to do that this time. But it was still a lot of fun being able to hang out with everybody. Play several games. It was a lot of fun. Win or lose, it's always just about trying to have a good time, make some new friends, play some funny games, have a good conversation, all that good stuff. That's what Magic's all about. I want to go ahead and thank everybody here at TCG Unlimited for giving me the opportunity to continue to do this. As always, I know I go through the spill every week, but I feel like I kind of obligated to do it. But we have a lot of great owners, a lot of great employees that, thanks to their hard work and all the work that we put into running the store, we're able to do a lot of what we do. And gives me the opportunity to, kind of give back to the community, to be able to provide this content for everybody else's enjoyment, to my torture sometimes. So it is, but it's a lot of fun to be able to do this, be able to, interact with people. Kind of helps push our brand a little bit, get our name out there. So it is a lot of fun. And we're gonna, as always, we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing more. We're gonna start doing more stuff on other games as soon as I can get more people involved. Even if I have to just play random games against random people. Magic, I don't mind doing that so much, but other games, it's a little harder to get people to play more casual, fun decks than just here, watch me combo off in one turn, and you don't get to play this said card game. So, but yeah, guys. So until next time, that is going to be the end of the stream. We'll catch you if anybody's interested. We'll try to stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, anywhere from 8 until 8:30. If I'm not on by then, just assume that something came up. But 8 o'clock is the optimal target. 8:30 at the very latest. Just depends on how things go tomorrow during the day. So until then, guys, again, thank you all for coming out and supporting the channel, for supporting me and what we're trying to accomplish here. It's a great experience. It's a great honor for me to be able to hang out and talk with all of you. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hope you have a great week. And so until next time, guys, this is TCG Unlimited signing out.